Hello, welcome to another Draw with me. In this video, we will draw Nezuko step by step with step 1 as line art. First, draw a soft V shape for the chin and face structure. Once that is done, start with the eyes, then the eyebrows, eyelashes, nose, and finally the bamboo muzzle. Next, we move toward the hair. Nezuko's hair is not perfectly straight or smooth. It has a slightly geometric flowing structure, so don't worry too much about making every strand perfect. After finishing the hair, we'll draw the kimono. Inside the kimono, we add the geometric pattern. It's basically a diamond pattern repeated again and again, so once you draw one, you can easily replicate it across the fabric. Now we'll move on to coloring. First, we start with the kimono. The base color is pink. As you can see, I begin by outlining the kimono area first. This helps when we use the drop and fill method to fill the color quickly. If you prefer, you can also use the lasso tool or any other selection tool that works best for you. I'll also add the hex codes for all the colors I use in the description. Once the pink color is filled in, we move to the green ribbon belt. I outline the area again and then use drop and fill. Next comes the brown and green ribbon. The same process applies here as well. Outline and fill. Now we color the neck. The skin tone shouldn't be too beige or too creamy. It should have that soft anime skin tone. I'll also include the hex code for this color. After coloring the neck, we use the same color for the face. Just outline the face area and fill it in. Be careful around the eyes so that you don't accidentally color over the eyelashes or the eye details. Once that's done, we also color the ears. Next, we color the bamboo muzzle. We add the green bamboo color, the red strap, and the pink ribbon in Nezuko's hair. After that, we move toward coloring the outer kimono. I used a dark brown tone here, but you can choose whichever shade you prefer. You'll notice later I slightly adjust the color intensity using layer opacity during shading. Now, we color the hair. First, I outline the entire hair and fill it with black. But later, I felt the black looked too dark. So I switched to a bluish black tone. This helps the hair stand out more and gives it a softer anime look. When coloring hair, remember that the back sections should usually be darker than the front sections. For the eyes, I created them using multiple layers. First, the outer circle, then a darker pink layer for depth, then another lighter layer for the iris, and finally the white highlight. Once all layers were combined, I duplicated the eye and snapped it into place for the second eye. Now we move to the most important part, shading. For shading, I usually create a new clipping mask layer above each color layer. Most of the time, I set it to multiply, but sometimes normal mode works better depending on the effect. I add darker shades where shadows naturally fall, and lighter highlights where light would hit. This includes the kimono folds, the belt, the face, and the hair strands. For the hair highlights, I imagine a light source above Nezuko. Then I create soft curved highlight shapes and slightly blur them using Gaussian blur. This helps the hair look softer and more natural. You can see how changing layer opacity and adding highlights really makes the character pop. And just like that, our Nezuko illustration is finished. I hope you enjoyed drawing Nezuko with me. Let me know in the comments if you followed along and how your drawing turned out. And if you have any suggestions or characters you'd like me to draw next, feel free to tell me.